Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm reacting to Are Dreams and Life Just an Illusion, Sadhguru. So, I actually, because I'm going to do another video of Sadhguru, it's going to be about dreams. So, sorry, is it dreams? Sorry, it's something else. It's a memory, I think. Are dreams and life just an illusion? And it made me think, do blind people see in dreams? Now, born blind, not becoming blind. And I had to look that up just to make sure. And so as far as they say that they don't use their visual as often, but they use their hearing, taste, sound, etc., all the other senses, more so in the dreams. And it makes sense that they don't see anything just because they have no experience of it. And funny enough, when I'm scrolling down, it says, do deaf people hear sound in their dreams? It's much like blind people. You know, they visualize things with their eyes, their taste, their touch, and their smell more than their sound. Okay, so it makes sense. If you've never heard anything in your entire life, your brain has no way of, I guess, mimicking it in a sense in your dream and in your fantasies, because it has no experience nor any knowledge of it. Then it just literally cannot mimic it at all. So that's very interesting. So people, of course, who are born deaf or born blind. Now, becoming deaf or becoming blind is a different story. So let's go ahead and hear what he has to say. Well, are dreams in life just an illusion? Dreams are. Although I have some dreams that came true. One dream that came true. It gave me a birthday. I asked the person and it was right. Really weird. Now I had another dream recently, which I'm wondering if it's true. It hasn't come to fruition yet, but I had a dream. Anyway, is life an illusion? So let me go with the three interpretations that I have. My first interpretation was just the material interpretation, that our consciousness is in our mind and that this is all real. And our consciousness is just us, but it's in the mind itself. I don't know how else to describe that. Anyways, material, no, it is real. My second interpretation, which everything manifests in the consciousness. The second one is everything must manifest in the consciousness, and that's the only way you can ever experience anything is when it manifests in your consciousness. I'll say no to that one. Now, Advaita Vedanta, I'm not sure how it says whether life is an illusion or not. They do say that this is Maya and that pure consciousness is the only reality. So technically everything is pure consciousness, so technically everything is real, but at the same time it's not. So I don't know about Advaita Vedanta. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and just watch it. CC on? Yes, it is.
When I'm dreaming at night, it seems real to me. I couldn't differentiate if the people that exist in my dream, they seems very real, and I can talk to them, I can touch them, and events seem to happen too. So when I awake, I know that it's illusions. So is that the same thing for my life right now? How real is this life? Would it be possible when one day when I awake, all these are just illusion to me? All people is going to be gone.
That's the funny thing, though. I guess a great question would be that is, how do you know that you're not dreaming now, and that whenever you go to sleep, that you're awake? You just don't remember that you were awake. I'll explain real quick. Sorry if talking too much of this. Waker person, dreamer world, and deep sleep. We'll just do the two. Waker and deep sleep. So what we understand this reality as the waker reality, and the dream reality is the one when we go to sleep, and then we dream sometimes or we don't. When we wake up, we don't always remember what we dream, and when we go to sleep, we don't remember anything that we did while we're awake. So how do we know which one's the real reality? We could make that argument, because in our dream, I'm sure we're completely aware of everything that we're doing, but when we go to the waker world, where we don't always remember our dreams, in our waker world, when we go to sleep, we don't remember anything that we do in our dream world. In the waker world. So I hope that makes sense. But that's interesting.
The problem is you're reading bits and pieces of Zen. okay? Bits and pieces of Zen are dangerous.
Oh.
Bits and pieces of anything is dangerous.
Oh. You don't know the whole thing?
Now, what you're saying is true in a way, because 99% of your life is just thought and emotion. Thought and emotion is just a projection of life, not life, isn't it? When 99% of the time you're only thinking about life, emotion is also a kind of thought, a juicier thought, isn't it? Thought is dry, emotion is juicy, but still a thought, isn't it? The way you think is the way you feel, isn't it so? Yes? Isn't it so? Now if you think, oh, this is a wonderful person, you'll have sweet emotions towards that person. Oh, this is a horrible person, you'll have nasty emotions towards that person. You can't think this is a wonderful person and have nasty emotions. You can't think this is a horrible person and have sweet emotions, isn't it so? Because the way you think is the way you feel. Thought and emotion are not different. They're the same thing, they're just thought. One is dry, another is juicy. Because it's juicy, it has a drag time, so you think they're different. So you can be thinking like this, today you can be thinking this is a very wonderful person, tomorrow morning he does something that you don't like, suddenly you can think he's a horrible guy. Your thought immediately takes a right angle turn. But emotion cannot turn so quick, it takes a long turn. It takes a few days or a month, but after some time it'll come and join the thought, isn't it so? Yes? It has a drag time. Emotion will not turn immediately, so you think they're different, they're not different.
I have a feeling… well, I think I know what Sadhguru is talking about. And I guess… I'm trying to think of like situations where you think someone's good and all of a sudden you switch to bad. I have a feeling this mostly happens to… I think there is a very fast switch between someone saying, oh, he's sweet, then all of a sudden they turn on you. Like, I think those are probably psychopaths. I believe that's the definition for them, where they don't really feel emotions for other people. Well, that might not be the right terminology, but people who… I guess they don't genuinely believe in what they feel. At the moment they feel that way, but it just dissipates, and then the next day they can feel something completely different about you like that. Their thoughts and their emotions just line up. So I guess for the most part, for most people, I guess that is true. I know in America there are a lot of people, not the majority, but there are a lot of people who can switch like that.
They are same, it is just thought, one is dry, another is juicy. So your whole life is just thought and emotion. So it is very much like a dream. It is. So, now that you were on to Zen, you must know about Chuang Tzu, who went about doing this. Chuang Tzu was a great Zen master. In his monastery he had many monks and he is a recognized master. One day morning, suddenly he is in great state of misery. So when they saw the master in misery, everybody got terrified. If the master is in misery, something really bad must have happened, because always he's joyful and nice. So senior most monks slowly approached him and asked, Master, what is happening? Said, don't you disturb me, I'm in a deep distress, get away. They said, if you are in distress, that should be death for us. Please tell us what is causing distress to you. Then Chuang Tzu said, oh, yesterday night in my dream I was a butterfly. And the monk said, what is wrong being a butterfly? We've been many things, sometimes we've been pigs, we've been birds, we've been many things. That is no problem, butterfly is quite good. What's wrong with the butterfly? Said, you idiots, you don't understand, when I was a butterfly, I actually flew. I went and sat on the flower, I could feel the flower, I could smell the flower, I could taste the flower, it was all real. Now I don't know whether I am Chuang Tzu dreaming to be a butterfly, or am I a butterfly dreaming to be a Chuang Tzu, which is true, because both look equally vivid and real. When you live just on the thought process, this is how it is. He is using it as a method to shock his monks out of their stupor of spirituality, because people are reading sutras and this and that, they think what they read and what they think is spirituality. So he's trying to knock their psychological structure out so that they become existential. If you're experiencing life, life, not thought, not emotion, life, if you're experiencing life as such a question will not come. But when most of your life is just thought and emotion, it is very true, it is very much a dream, it's just another projection.
Are dreams and life just an illusion? They're all thoughts, 99%. So what's the 1%? Or did I miss it? Hold on. Okay, so I had to watch it again. Sorry, I guess you can replay the video. I don't want to have to put you guys through that. But so if you're living life through thought and emotion, then it could very well be much like a dream. This is how so far I've understood it. And then if you're living life not through thoughts nor emotion, then a question should not that question would not arise. That is I was trying to think of that. How could I put that so that I would understand it? That's really weird to say, but yeah, I was like, how do I make sense of that? And I guess when you're going through life being unaffected by your emotions and thoughts, then you are genuinely living life. But emotions, there's happy emotions and sad emotions. So would it mean that you'd have to ignore, because if you're ignoring your emotions, all of it, it would mean that you're removing your sad emotions, which would make sense. But your happy emotions as well, like if going out to the beach and just relaxing and enjoying. Enjoy is an emotion. The beach and the sun. Would you have to remove yourself from that too? I know in Advaita Vedanta they teach you to separate yourself from your body, your actions, your mind, your feelings, and your thoughts, your knowledge. When you can separate yourself from all of that, you become enlightened. Well, it takes those three at the very least to get to that stage. You have to be able to do that. So far, I believe he's pointing out thoughts and emotions. I'm assuming he's saying your intellect and your emotions. Then just to enjoy life. Then you can, then that question should not arise. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I've experienced like that. I know that I can enjoy life by enjoying the situation that I'm in currently without necessarily having to think about other things. But like, for example, I remember I was waiting in the car and I just remember rolling down the windows and looking out at a little small patch of forest. Not really a forest, but just like a couple of trees. Nice cool breeze. I was just sitting there. It's like, I like this. I really do. I'm enjoying this. This is really nice. I was just enjoying the moment. Was I thinking about anything at that time? A little bit, not a lot. Just realizing that I'm enjoying it. That this was pleasant. So was I living life at that moment, or was I not? And let me know if you understand what he's trying to say. Did I even get some of it right? Because that's how I'm interpreting it. It's just basically to remove your emotions and your thoughts so that you can enjoy life. When you're enjoying life, you're not. Sorry, enjoying. When you're not having your emotions or thoughts into it, then you are living life. Let me know how you interpreted that from Sadhguru, because I think I got it, but I'm not sure. Alright, so that's my reactions. Are dreams and life just an illusion? If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.